I'm here with Steve Nicholson, Chief Football Writer of the Derby Telegraph, after the Rams' 4-0 victory over Hull City here at the iPro Stadium. Steve, your thoughts on the game?
Well, quite simply, Derby's best performance of the season. Before tonight, their best performance had been the win at Hull at the end of November, which was excellent, 2-0. But tonight, they did the double over the Tigers, and it was comprehensive. 4-0, equalled their best win of the season. Just the tonic they needed after a flat, very disappointing performance at Cardiff. And, it just shows you what the Championship's like. This is an emotional roller coaster. It is every season. Nothing surprises you, and I've been saying for weeks and weeks that the season in the Championship is never over until it's over, because it's that type of division. Nobody knows what's going to happen in the final 6 games of the season. No one knows what's going to happen in the playoffs. The battle for second place is on. It looks to be too far ahead of Derby. At the moment, they're concentrating on being in the top 6. That's their first aim, and that's been the first aim all season. So we don't know, and that's why we love the Championship as we do, because it's such a roller coaster. Tonight, not a lot in it before Derby got their first goal. Bradley Johnson popped up, and then he popped up again, a bit like London buses. So his 2 goals put them 2 up at half time. Hull City had a man sent off. Odebaggio got sent off for hauling back Tom Ince. Had to be a red card, I think. He was the last man, so I don't think the referee had an option on that. Hull, to be fair, plugged away. Scott Carson made a very important save with about 10 minutes left at his near post. Very crucial, that, because the goal then could have given Hull real hope. But 2 late goals, Chris Martin and then Craig Bryson. 4-0, as I say, terrific win, terrific response, good tempo, good purpose to their play. Stretched the game a bit more tonight, rather than the tippy-tappy football we saw at Hull. They stretched the game, played with more purpose, tried to force Hull back, force spaces, turn them round, and that suits Derby, and as I say, best performance of the season.
Who stood out for you in particular?
Yeah, I say it's difficult in games like this because everyone had, everyone was on it, everyone was at it and performed well. Johnson we have to mention, because he's a record signing. When you're a record signing at a club, all eyes are going to be on you. He's got 2 goals. It was his first goals for almost 4 months. He showed the form tonight that we saw when he first signed from Norwich, marauding about, strong, determined. Whether the slight move in position for him back into a midfield 3 helped, probably did. That's my opinion. But it was good to see him back to showing that type of form. Craig Bryson's terrific. Dynamo everywhere, all over the pitch. He's been missed this season. We knew that when he was injured in the opening day of the season. Chris Martin fully involved. And just a word for Cyrus Christie as well, because he'd been left out previous 2 games. He came back tonight, recalled at right back, and I thought he showed better all-round performance. And when I say all-round performance, I mean as a full-back you've got to defend and attack. We've seen him get forward, very, very dangerous, but we've also got to defend at times. I thought he defended his back post particularly well. Very important header second half when it looked like Hull might be in. So he did well. So as I say, a lot of heroes out there, and it was good to see.
And the other fullback, Marcus Olsen, limped off late on. News on him?
Yeah, he did. He's got a sore Achilles, but it was more precaution than anything. So you don't want anything to get worse at this stage of the season, so they're in a great position to be able to bring him off late on, but he should be okay for Saturday. Bradley Johnson took a real whack on the knee early on in the game. He had some treatment after the game, but says he'll be fine for Saturday, which is great news. And just on a final note, Lee Grant, who's been number 2 keeper to Scott Carson for much of the season, he's going to have a groin operation tomorrow in Germany. But I'm told by Darren Wassell that he could be out for only about 2 weeks.